Hey, Dillis, Phoenix Freedom here. Hope all is well. Welcome to Positive Impact Mondays. I am your host. So, I'm doing this on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. So, for people on LinkedIn, they know me as Dillis. And of course, people on YouTube and Facebook know me as Phoenix. Um, for people who are on LinkedIn who don't know me, I am Dillis Davis, aka Phoenix Freedom. Phoenix Freedom is actually my spiritual name that was given to me by Egyptian goddess Isis, who is my spiritual mother. I'll get into that later on. So, this is Positive Impact Mondays. I am a difference maker. I am a social influencer. Um, I would think that I am a community leader, as well as a difference maker, like I said before, and a brand development coach, brand storyteller. And I should have had my earrings on, but never too late to put the hoops on, right? I started um, Positive Impact Mondays as a way to connect with people, as well as to give people a positive impact experience, and how I do things as a human being, sharing my stories, things that happened to me in my life to help you to be inspired and encouraged within the self. And so that's why I decided to do this. And it's a great way for me to pretty much market myself as a brand storyteller. So you get to experience me, the brand storyteller, sharing my story. And that way, public figures, community leaders, social influencers, purpose driven entrepreneurs can actually see me in real time and how I do things. So, a little bit about me. I am originally from New York City. I was born in Harlem. I was raised between New York and Belize. My mom is from Belize. My father's from Haiti, so I am Belizean Haitian. Um, I do speak Spanish, a little rusty on it, but I do speak Spanish. I am a four-time self-published author. My second book is one of my favorite books, 365 Days of Affirmations for the Mind, Heart, Body, and Spirit. I wrote this book as a way to pretty much share my entire life story. I didn't want to do a biography, so to speak, so I decided to do a book of affirmations to pretty much share my story about who I am as a person. And that really took me 6 years to do. As a difference maker, I've always been a person to always inspire other people, motivate and encourage other people. I have a servant's heart. I can't help it. Some days it's just like, this is such a gift and a curse at the same time. And when I am hurt in life, um, I want to get better, but I can't get better. That's just not that's not my nature. Pretty much went through a lot of traumatic experiences in my life. However, the one thing that I've always said is that I never allowed my situations to define who I am. I always did my best to remember who I am as a human, as a spiritual being having a human experience. And on top of that, too, doing my best to be a well-rounded person. It gives me so much joy and so much peace to help other people in whatever shape, form, or facet or fashion. And that's something that I do authentically and wholeheartedly from the heart space. And with Positive Impact Mondays, it's just to help you kickstart your week so you can um, operate in high frequency, high vibration, gratitude, give yourself grace and compassion, all of those good things. And I wanted it to be something that was just very authentic, real, and raw and honest. There was no editing because it's live. And so I must prepare you, especially for those people on LinkedIn who really don't know me. I drop F bombs a lot. That's just who I am. I'm just my authentic self. So fuck will fall out my mouth. I'm just saying. And for those who know me on Facebook, y'all know. So, with Positive Impact Mondays, it's a way for me to pretty much pour into people who are viewing this live and give you inspiration and encouragement because a lot of people are feeling stuck. They feel alone. They feel like they're going through so many different things. When it rains, it pours. They feel like they don't have an outlet. They feel like they are pretty much going through the same cycles over and over and over and over again. And what you fail to realize is it's the mindset, what you're thinking about. What you think about is what is going to continue coming to you. So if you're thinking great things are going to happen to you. Guess what? Great things are going to happen to you. If you're thinking this will never happen to me, I won't get married, I won't have kids, I won't have the job of my dreams, I'm going to be always broke. Guess what? All of those things is what you're going to continue to experience. So the best thing that you can do is when the negative thought process comes in, because trust me, I have them too. I did a video today on TikTok about being where you're supposed to be. I'm a firm believer that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And if you're experiencing obstacles, struggles, challenges, adversity right now in real time, you're supposed to be going through it because it's gearing you up and positioning you to be stronger, to be more powerful, to be much better, to operate on a higher frequency, to fight for your worth and your value, anything that you're experiencing right now in real time. And yes, 2024 just started, and a lot of people are still experiencing things that they've experienced in 2023. A lot of people are still going through heartbreak and pain and still wanting to heal because they're hurting so much. So many people are hurting and they don't know how to let go of the hurt. And the hardest thing in life, which is supposed to be easy, is learning how to let go of hurt. But because we're so conditioned to hold on to grudges and to operate with the ego mind and pride, it's hard for us as human beings to let go, including myself. There's things I need to let go of, and I'm steadily learning how to let go. I'm steadily learning how to just give other people grace and compassion. And it's me pretty much putting myself in other people's shoes. And I don't know what another person is feeling. So it's always extending grace and compassion to other people. And that's the hardest thing for us to do as human beings because we're so focused on our own feelings and what we want and what we need. So sometimes we can't focus on other people. And that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's learning how to not sweat the small stuff. There's so many things that we hold on to in life that makes no fucking sense. And I can say that with all honesty because I can be that way too. So it's learning how to navigate in a different way and ask yourself, is this really worth my time and my energy? This situation, this incident, um, this conversation, this thought process, this feeling, is it really worth my time and my energy? Time is of the essence, and time is so short. Life is so short. So it's picking and choosing battles. It's picking and choosing what works from what doesn't work. It's picking and choosing um, how you want to show up and who you want to be. It's in the being. I once was listening to a tarot card reader on YouTube. Yes, I watch tarot and oracle card readers. I am an oracle card reader. And the one thing she said, her name is Alicia Empath Tarot, and the one thing she said that stuck out to me, that resonated so much with me, was the fact that our purpose in life is to be who we are. Our purpose in life is to be who we are. So, in your being, you're living your purpose just by you being who you are. I often hear from people that I am an inspiration to them because I am completely who I am, my authentic self. And that is something that is completely true. I've always been my authentic self, and I strive to be my authentic self. I strive to consistently go within myself to find out how can I get better? How can I do better? What cycles and patterns and behaviors I need to work on in my life, because we all have them. We are perfectly imperfect beings and we make mistakes, we fall short, all of the things. And you're not going to get it right the first time. You may not get it right the second time or the third time. And it's trial and error. It's being able to go back to the drawing board. And if you fall down, get your ass back up because that's what life is about. And the best teacher to me is experiences, good, bad, ugly, and different experiences will teach you so many things about yourself, It will teach you your capacity, your ability, your tenacity. It will teach you so many different things about yourself when you are in a space of just going through experiences. And the other thing about that is fear, false evidence appearing real, as Lisa Nichols would say. So, with fear, is not allowing fear to stop you or you holding yourself back or blocking your blessings, so to speak, from getting the things that you want, that you desire, from living the life that you deserve and the life that you want to create. And so many of us, oftentimes, that imposter syndrome that is just like in our brain circling on like a fucking broken record over and over and over, it stops us from doing the things that we truly, truly want to do, that's in our heart, the dreams that we want to bring to fruition. We don't do them because of fear, right? This is my suggestion about that. Do it anyway. Do it anyway. Despite how many times you have fallen, or how many ideas you've had, or how many times you've been through this, that, next, and the other, don't allow those past circumstances to stop you from living your best life, from doing all the things you need to do within yourself. Don't allow fear to rob you of experiencing peace, joy, compassion, unconditional love, um, the job that you want, the relationship that you want, the friendships that you want, the family that you want. None of that. Don't allow that to stop you. Oftentimes, when we've gone through relationships, situationships, experiences with people, we tend to not want to take on other relationships or be with other people, be it a romantic partner, friends, or whatever. And when we see cycles and patterns, or this person is saying something someone else did or said is triggering to you, your mindset has to be in a space of, it's like, okay, well, it's not that person. It may be a similar situation, but let's just see. Let's just be open minded, and let's just be open hearted, and let's just change the mindset, because that person is not this person. It's not the situation. It's not the same situation. And lead with that in your life. Lead with all of that. And it gives you an opportunity to experience blessings and amazing possibilities in your life, because at that point, you're having faith within yourself. You're having faith within God of your own understanding, universe, source, spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, angels, whomever it is you talk in the spiritual world, right? It gives you the opportunity to believe. And when you believe, it's not only believing mentally, it's believing emotionally. Those two go hand in hand. Your belief system has to be that you know that all things will work out, because they always do. You know that you deserve, and whatever you desire, you deserve. You know that you've worked on yourself. You've done the whole thing to get to to get to the point where you are able to say, okay, you know what, been there, done that, did my healing work, still on my healing journey. But I know in my heart of hearts that I deserve this situation, this person, this experience, whatever it is. You deserve it. And it's the thought process. This right here can make you or break you. Your thoughts can make you or break you. So, what are you thinking about? When you're thinking of a negative thought, or when I'm thinking of a negative thought, what I do is I completely shift it into a positive thought immediately. I've mastered that skill. Like the other day, I was talking to a good friend of mine, and I was telling her how I want to position myself more powerfully with my business, with my talent, with my craft, as a brand development coach, a brand storyteller. Like I can do it. I'm an expert at it. I'm an expert wordsmith, expert content creator. I know how to create content that's heartfelt, compelling, all of it. Just give me something, I can make it happen. And I know that I desire to, and that I will be working with more public figures, community leaders, social influencers, people of that nature, people who are here to disrupt this earth and this world and humanity in such a beautiful, loving, and positive way. Because, like the saying goes, many are called, but so few answer the call. And I'm one of those so few answering the call, where pouring into people and giving advice and motivating people and being an inspiration and falling and get back up, and allowing people to see me fall and get back up and share this journey called life, all of the things that I've been through. And there's so many people who have gone through certain things, And they know they're supposed to be sharing their story with humanity. They know that they are generational curse breakers. They know that they're disruptors, but they hold themselves back. They hold themselves back. So for me, it's being able to work with those people who are future public figures, public servants, community leaders, community activists, as well as people who are already public figures and community leaders and social influencers, but they need to tweak their messaging or their branding, or they're having a hard time sharing parts of themselves because it's so hard to be vulnerable because they are scared of being judged. Just like politicians, when you start to campaign and then all your dirty little secrets come out. I feel like if you're a politician and you know that this shit's gonna happen, expose yourself. Like Brene Brown says, if you ever heard of Brene Brown, she studies shame and vulnerability. She's a great motivational speaker. She's amazing. And the one thing she says, the best way to take your power back is to expose yourself. So I just wish that all the politicians would expose themselves. Yes, I did this. Yes, I did that. Da, 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 da. And that way, no one can say nothing about you. Nobody can blackmail you because at that point, you're already telling on yourself. So there's so many people that know that they're supposed to be operating with the servant's heart, operating as a leader, and they're so afraid to do so. They're so afraid to step up and show out and be on the front lines and say, yes, I'm here. I was put here for a reason. Because you know in your heart when you're supposed to be a leader. You know in your heart when you're supposed to be an influencer. You do it automatically. Hey, Jen. What's up, Jennifer? How are you, mama? How you doing? Yeah, the live is on Facebook, is on LinkedIn, and also on YouTube. So yes, you found me. And let me see. I may have some comments here. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the volume. Is there a link? Yes, there is a link. You found me. It's on Facebook, guys. You can go on Facebook. Go to Facebook. I am live on. It's right here. So Jolanda. Let me see. Yeah, guys, just go on Facebook. You can go on Facebook on my personal page, my Facebook personal page. You can go on LinkedIn. You can go all over the place. It's everywhere. Um yeah. So that's where it is. It's on my page, my personal page, and it is it's right here. Yep. Anywho, Jennifer, can you do me a favor and share my live? I would appreciate it so very much if you can share the live so other people can tune in. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm in the chat as well. So, yeah, that's how we're doing this. You found me. Yay. So, let me do this for everyone who is watching. Share. I'm going to share the link. Join me. So, Jennifer, do you have a question? Join me here. I am live. So this whole time I was talking to myself. Oh man. It's all good. All good. But I'm live, so it's just I don't know. You'll get send. Okay, I'll send it to everybody that's on here. Let's do it this way and see what happens because I posted and I was gonna be here. Okay, so I see one person on here. I mean, two people. Let me know who you are and where you are viewing from. I would appreciate it. There's three people. All right. Okay, guys, you're coming in. Yay. So, hey y'all, how's everybody doing? I hope everyone is well. I appreciate y'all. Yes, you found me. Anyway, I was just talking about myself and I was just saying that it's pretty much, yep, I'm on. I am on. Let me see. Go to YouTube. Here we go. Okay, so it's four people. So everyone, can you comment? Got it. Okay, cool. Can you comment where you're viewing from? I would appreciate it. I could give you a shout out. That would be fab. Five people, yay! Oh man, I literally thought that I was just talking to a whole bunch of people, but I was talking to myself. But it's all good. These things happen. So yeah. So this is, I'll start over. Hey guys, Trip from Hey Trip. Hi Justin. Hey y'all. Hey Justin. Trip from Houston. What up? Shout out Trip from Houston. And Jennifer is from New York, New York. And can you guys do me a favor and share this? Oh, hold on. No, you can open it. There you go. It's open. So yeah, it's just positive. I can't see this. There you go. This is Positive Impact Mondays. Hey sis. Hey sis from Savannah. This is Positive Impact Mondays. I decided to do Positive Impact Mondays as a way to pour into people, inspire you, motivate you, encourage you, give you a little sass of me, as well as just kickstart your week. It is a new week in 2024, and a lot of people are going through a lot of different things. Some things have been carried over from 2023, so people may be feeling stuck, they may be feeling alone, they may be feeling hurt, they may be feeling depressed, they may be experiencing anxiety. So I wanted to just bless you with just some positivity and some inspiration and encouragement. And on top of that, too, if you have any question that you would like for me to help you with, to give you guidance, implement some actionable exercises, I'm here to help you with that. Just type in the chat whatever it is that you're experiencing and what you need assistance with, what you need motivation on, and I will definitely help you get there. And let me know what brought you to Positive Impact Mondays besides my beautiful self. Just let me know, and I will be more than happy to just give you a little bit of guidance, assistance, motivation, empowerment to get you going, not only for the week, but for your life in general, because this is like, it goes beyond just this. It's you being able to implement so many different things in your life, what that looks like for you, what it feels like for you. And also type in the chat, what is your goal for 2024? What is the one thing that you truly, truly, truly desire, know that you deserve, and that you want to do, but you're having a hard time doing it? What is that? How to know thyself and be good with that. Hey, Mike's Monopoly, how to know yourself. That is a very loaded question, Mike's Monopoly, because you will never stop knowing yourself. There's going to be always something that you're going to have to learn about yourself. So, for instance, accepting and embracing all of who you are, especially your imperfections, especially the parts of yourself you don't like. That is how you know yourself. You know yourself when you're able to embody the true you, the real you, and take off the mask of who you think people want you to be, and become who you want yourself to be and be good with that. I used to be my desire for 2024 is learning to love myself and being okay with saying no, that part. So Mike, how to know thyself. I would like for you to do this exercise for me. Write down everything you love about yourself and everything that you don't like about yourself. And the things that you don't like about yourself, I want you to turn all of those dislikes to love. And that's going to be a process. And start with one thing at a time. Balance and consistency with all the ideas for my business. I understand that. So, Mike, tackle one thing at a time. Confront one thing at a time when it comes to knowing yourself. And you have to be okay with putting myself as a priority this year, learning how to do that. Yeah, that's true. You got to be okay with everything, every part of you. For me, I'm too compassionate and too loving and too giving to a fucking fault. But that's just me. Learning that that's okay to be that way, but exercising boundaries and balance. So, Mike, write down certain things that all the things that you don't like about yourself and turn all of those likes into love. And that's how you'll learn more about yourself. And you can also, too, ask people that are close to you, your nearest and dearest, that highly love you and respect you. How do they experience you? You want to find out from other people, how do they experience you? Procrastination is, is the devil. It's true. So, Mike, I hope that answers your question. Jennifer, my desire for 2024 is learning to love myself and being okay with saying no. Yes, loving yourself is going to be a process until the day that you transition into another lifetime and until the day you take your last breath. And saying no is something I also had to learn. And so the best way to go about doing that, Jennifer, is to ask yourself, is this ask from this person or is this situation serving me? And if you feel in your spirit, in your heart space that is not serving you, just say, you know what, I have to respectfully say no. I can't do it right now. You know, I'm taking time for myself. I am my own priority. Whatever it is you have to say, you can say no in the nicest way, right? You can actually type in Google ways to say no without hurting another person's feelings. And there'll be a whole list of shit that'll pop up. So I hope that helps, Jennifer. Balance and consistency with all these ideas for my business. Yes, I know what that feels like. Trip, it's pretty much just one idea at a time. Um, and learning how to balance life while you're doing it, because as an Aquarius, and she's a fellow Aquarius, we are always in our heads. It's chaotic. And we work with organized chaos, so we know exactly what is and what ain't. And so sometimes it really, really takes a toll on us. Putting myself as a priority this year, learning how to do that. Yes, that is extremely important to move in peace. Yes, Justin. Putting yourself first. Being that you're a mom and a wife, Alexis, I could understand that. It's not forgetting that you are a spiritual being having a human experience first of all, and understanding and realizing and putting into practice that you are a human being and a woman first. So it's like in the airplane when they say put your mask on and the other person's mask on. So that's a balancing act, and not feeling guilty about it. Yeah, I get in my head too. I'm always in the head. The imposter syndrome pops in, and then I have to just like chop it out and just think positive thoughts. My desire in 2024 is to move in peace. Yes, Justin, I understand that. Justin, another Aquarius on here. One day at a time, bro. One day at a time. One day at Lord, one day at a time. And also, guys, I offer you this. This is a mantra that I've learned this last year into this year that I put into practice every day. It will all work out because it always does. It will all work out because it always does. There is nothing in this life that is saying to you that things will not work out, because they always do. There is nothing at all in this life that will never work out, because it always works out. And it may not work out the way that you want it to. It may not be within the time frame of what you expect it to. It may not even look the way that you want it to look, but it will all work out. I'm good with it. I'm good with it as it relates in dealing with emotional self, psychological self, but business self is a mess. I think that's practice, Trip. I really do think it's practice. Is really, really, yeah, it's practice, because I've been in business for myself since 2017. And I still find myself going back to the drawing board. There's times where I'm not sure who the hell my target audience is, because as Aquariuses, we pretty much do all things. We're like Jill and Jack of all trades. And so things to us, gifts, talents, how to get things done is, yes, you're forever evolving. And so for us, we know how to do so many different things. We're like Renaissance people, men, women, they, them, those, whomever. So it's hard for us to just be like, okay, well, shit, like, how can I? So for me, I'm that's it exactly. So for me, I'm always thinking about who the hell is my target audience? Who are the people that are aligned with me that I'm supposed to work with? Because I could work with everybody, but that doesn't serve me sometimes, right? So now realizing that my clientele, the people I am aligned to work with, are public figures and community leaders and social influencers, people who are about positive change and just helping them to share their brand story in a powerful way where they are vulnerable, where they share about their lives, because it's a form of connecting deeply with your audience so that you can build the trust and create the positive impact that you're looking to create. And that's something that I already do as a public figure, as a speaker, as this, da, 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 da. I was sick of my clientele, the kids and their families. I couldn't do it anymore and work my day job. I understand. Yeah, I still work with Mama Isis. Oh, yeah, Mike. Completely work with Mama Isis. Yes, she is with me all day, every day. Sometimes I feel her, sometimes I don't. But she, yeah, completely. Thank you for that, Mike. You remember. I like that. Yeah, I got sick and tired of, certain things as well, trips. So for me, in my mind, I'm like, okay, what's going to help me evolve and scale my business? What does that look like? Who are these people? How can I best be efficient and serve my clientele? And the way that I'm best efficient to serve my clientele is by brand development and brand storytelling. That's where it is. That's gold for me, because I'm able to just like position them to be the sought after expert where they don't have to chase. It's attracting. Yes, I love your work. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's just like I feel like that's where I shine the most for my clients. That's where they get the best of me experience, and I help alleviate their stress and their worry because I help them find out who their target audience is as well. Is one client, she does meditation and affirmation. And in her live, I can see that she was struggling because it just looked like she wasn't in it. She wasn't present. And I'm like, you're not present. Like, what is it? So we drilled down, all the way down. We dug deep and we found out that her passion is to support, guide, motivate, and offer hope. And I want people to see her shine. So I'm like, you got to do more lives. You have to show people how you meditate, especially when you are going through a hard time and you're operating in struggle, obstacles, lack mindset, whatever it is. You have to show how you meditate. You got to show how affirmations work for you. You got to pretty much embody that shit. And that's the only way you're going to attract the clients that you want. It's not about posting, 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 but it's definitely sharing how you live your life, because you can't just teach meditation and affirmation. You got to live it. It's just like me. I can't guide and empower and give an outline to my clientele if I'm not speaking my truth, if I'm not sharing my stories, if I'm not on the platforms doing things like this. So it goes hand in hand. So it's definitely finding out what works best for you in all areas of your life and getting out of your head. Get out of your head, get out of your head. And that's the hardest thing for us as human beings to do, is not be in our heads. Because this right here, like I said earlier, it either makes you or breaks you. One out of two. So you got to control the thought process that's going up in here. And this is a muscle. So every day you have to talk positively to yourself. I believe in all things. I know that all things will work out for my greatest and highest good. I know that God of my own understanding, universe is blessing me every single day. And it's not only thinking it and saying it out loud, but it's also believing it. It's the belief system. It's getting excited about all of the things that you want to happen in your life. It's owning and knowing that you deserve it. We walk around here sometimes with this imposter syndrome and we wear masks because we feel like we don't deserve it, but we do. We deserve it. Like me, working with the people that I truly, truly feel will benefit from me. At one point, it's like, well, shit, like I got a little intimidated because I'm like, I'm a college dropout, I don't have a degree. But on the flip side of that, I wrote 4 books, self-published, and they're all on Amazon. You know, I don't know how these people will take. I wrote had run-on sentences galore, typos. It was a hot mess. But you know what? When people were reading my book, they didn't think about that. They were just like, damn, like this book is really powerful. It's helped me grow. I was able to like resonate with what you were saying. Thank you. And that's the best gift that I could receive from anyone that's read my books, from anyone that I've poured into, inspired, motivated, coached, whatever the case may be. So I had to leave all of that shit out of my head, and the fear was creeping in, the panic and anxiety was creeping in, like shit, like how am I going to be able to like sell myself, so to speak, to these people? So this is the other reason why I came up with Positive Impact Mondays, as well as Starting Over in Life Expert podcast, where I'm going to be interviewing public speakers and all that kind of stuff there, because it's not only helping me for them to see who I am, but it's also helping my audience, the people who tune into my podcast, for them to gain insight and inspiration from other public figures. And so that's what it's about. So yeah, I'm running on a tangent. But anyway, are there any other questions that anyone has that you need assistance with, help with, or so on and so forth? So I can go ahead and just give you some insight, some inspiration, um, words of encouragement, something to implement that you can implement into your life so that you don't feel stuck, you don't feel unmotivated, you don't feel like you're alone. Because oftentimes there's so many people going through the same shit at the same time, and you would never know. There could be somebody in New York going through the same thing as somebody in Paris, somebody in Africa is going through something as somebody in Chicago. You know, so we're all human beings, we're all spiritual beings having a human experience, and it's being able to um, look within the self and trust thyself and love yourself, and know that everything will work out. So if anyone has any questions or anything like that, do not be afraid to ask the questions. This is a judgment-free zone. Nobody is going to judge you in no way, shape, or form. So it's just being honest and open and getting the question. Yep. um, it's just asking the question. And that's it. Pretty much plain and simple as that. And being able to give me the opportunity to pour into you, to bless you, to help honor you, for you to honor yourself. That's pretty much what that is. And also, I'm doing a promotion for Martin Luther King holiday. It is from, I started on, what was it, Saturday, I think it was, till next Tuesday, the 16th. It is a 15-minute positive impact session with me. It's only $15. And the reason why I said $15 is because Martin Luther King's birthday is January 15th, right? So I went ahead and I said it'll be $15 just to honor his legacy of ask big, dream big, and take action. Because that's what he was about. He was a man of action. He was a dreamer. I have a dream, hence, you know. So that's what it is. So if anybody's interested, I will send you the link. I'll put it in the chat now. And yeah, we can go with that. Let me set that up. And it's reserved 15 spots. So if anyone wants to partake, and you get to experience me, and it's pretty much like an introductory session to how I do my positive impact sessions and what that looks like. So I'm going to go ahead. Can you offer budgeting advice? I'm starting life all over again. Sure. Like what kind of advice? And here is the link. Let me see. Anyway, let me do the beacons. Let me do this instead. Yes, I can offer budgeting advice. Are you moving? Like, can you elaborate a little bit more, Jennifer, on what that is? Add banner. All right. Show banner. Okay, so you can go to, oops. Wait. All right, cool. You can go to beacons. I'll put it in the chat as well. For your 15-minute positive impact session with me from today until Tuesday. It's just 15 minutes, $15. It is an MLK holiday offer special, and it's just to help you streamline yourself. 5 minutes, you have the opportunity to vent, bitch, and complain about anything and everything. And then the following 10 minutes, I'm going to help you streamline exactly what you need to do as far as how to maintain a level head, a calm spirit, and an open heart so that you can create what you want. Some help you to implement very powerful tools. So, can you offer budgeting advice? I'm starting life all over again. So, budgeting advice. What can I say about budgeting advice? Well, budgeting in what way? Is it housing? Is it the way that you food, clothes? Like what type of budgeting? Give me an example, and then I can help you with it. If you're starting over, as far as and because I know you live in New York and it's expensive. So you might want to take advantage of Snap in New York City. It's really, really good. I had Snap in New York before, and I think I was getting like 200 and something dollars a month for food. Medicaid in New York, same thing. It's a good program to have. If you're starting over, Jennifer, you're really good at event planning. You may need to getting back into event planning, or even contacting a couple of event planning companies, Black owned event planning companies, to see if you can actually be a part of the organization. Let me see if I can explain. Well, I just got my name back to Lee. Okay, so if your name is back to Lee, yay. So little things like that I would say to do. And yeah, New York is so fucking expensive. Everybody takes a train and a bus in New York because it's so damn expensive. I don't know how they have cars in New York. It's crazy how they it's just insane to me. So you just got your name back, Jennifer. Yes. Okay. Elaborate some more. Elaborate some more on that. Congratulations on getting your name back. I had to get my name back one time too many. So I actually kept my ex-husband Dennis's last name, Dillis Davis, because when it came time to me to marry my ex-wife, it was just too much. So I've been Davis since 2011. Haven't changed it. It doesn't bother me. I don't bother it. It is what it is. So you got your name back, so you got that going on. Celebrate that win. That's a great win. So just elaborate to me what budgeting advice, so that I could actually give you some sound advice, or just book a session. 15 minutes, $15, and we can go through the whole gamut with each other, and I can tell you certain things that I've done when it comes to budgeting, food, all kinds of stuff. And I'm self-employed and it's not easy. So if anyone has any other questions, please let me know. I would be more than happy to assist, to help you, to talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about, want to share. Get it off your chest, off your heart, so that you can feel a little bit more easier. So let me know. And thank you so much for the 5 people who I'll book a session. Okay, cool. Book a session. I'll be right here waiting for you, because I know a lot of times people don't want to put their business out there on Front Street, so to speak. So if anyone has any other questions, but you don't want to put it here in the chat, um, feel free to book a session with me. Hi, Dea. How are you? Dea, my beautiful Dea. Everybody go follow Dea, Coach Dea. She is an amazing trauma coach, relationship coach, marriage coach, every type of coach you could think of. That's Dea. So go follow Dea. She's amazing inspiration. I actually did trauma coaching with her, and she helped me tremendously when it came to um, going through the process of forgiveness when it came to my mom, my parents, myself. Hey, Sarasi, what's up, girl? How you doing? Happy New Year. So if anyone has a question that you would like to ask me, um, so I can pour into you, give you empowerment, advice, brighten up your day, put it in the chat. If not, if you want to book a session with me, I said I'm offering this special for Martin Luther King holiday. It's 15 minutes, $15 for 15 minutes. I have spots available. The link is right there, and you can just copy and paste it. I'm going to put it back in the chat. And yeah, we can do that. And then you can go right ahead and let me know exactly what you're going through, what you're struggling with, how can I support, help, all that good stuff. Like I said, the 15 minutes is like this. The first 5 minutes, you can vent, bitch, complain, just get it all out, release all that energy. I will hold space for you. And then after that, the next 10 minutes, I go in and we create a roadmap of what your life can look like if you choose to have faith within yourself, have faith in universe, God of your own understanding, and implement all of the techniques that I'll be giving you. How to calm your neurotic tendencies, overthinking, analysis paralysis, negative ruminations, obsessions. What's up, Auntie Rizzy? Um, the best thing that I can tell you, Auntie Rizzy, is my mantra: it will all work out because it always does. And to be present, because when you're in your head with all of the overthinking, analysis paralysis, negative ruminations, obsessions, and so on and so forth, you are not living, you are existing. And so many people walk around this life existing and they are zombies, so to speak. So then they're not able to experience life because of all these things going on in your mind. It's to the point that when you're eating a meal, you cannot enjoy your meal. You can't enjoy the morsel of the meal, like it's so yummy, the smell of the food. You can't enjoy taking a shower or a bath, the smell of the soap, because you're all up in your head. Yes, it always works out. Great point. Exactly, Dea. Everything works out. It may not work out the way that we desire or the way we see it or how we picture it in our minds. It's going to work out in universal God source time. However, that is for God source universe, when God source universe feels that you're ready. Because sometimes we ask for certain things, but we're not ready for them. We're asked for certain people in our lives, we ain't ready for them people. So it comes in a time when you are absolutely ready, you're sure, and you have the faith and you believe in self and you believe in source. That's when it happens. So to answer your question, Auntie Rizzy, it will all work out because it always does. And being present in real time, because when you're in ruminations and overthinking, you're missing so many moments of life that you can just be enjoying and experiencing in yourself and in your life. And when you are in that space, and I know that space because I'm an overthinker. I have no negative ruminations. I have obsessive thoughts. I have suicidal ideations, like all of it. But the one thing that I know for certain is that I'm here for a reason. I can't take my life for granted. I want to do all things that make me happy. Life is so fucking short. It's too short. I'll be 47 in 29 days, right? I was 27, I was 37, I'm going to be 30 and 47. In 3 years, I'll be 50. 3 years, I'll be 50. So every single day is an amazing gift. From the time you wake up till the time you go to sleep is an amazing gift. So it's thinking about those things and how those things play out in your mind. And you can't have it any other way. I need to purchase more of your books. How do I get it? Um, it would have to be on Amazon. I'll send you the link there. I don't have any autographed copies at the moment, but I will. And speaking of that, as always, whenever I do a live or anything of that nature, I always do the affirmations. I'll give you a affirmation. Just give me a number from 1 to 365, and we'll do the affirmations, right? Good stuff. So, as I was saying, I hope that that helps you, Christine. I really do, because it's something that is a powerful message that everyone needs to know, that you have to make sure that you are gifting yourself the opportunity and the permission to be present with yourself, to love on yourself daily, to make sure that you are consistently on your healing journey, to give yourself grace and compassion. And you do it even more so when you are in a space of ruminating thoughts. Thank you, Phoenix Face Purple crying. Oh, don't cry. When you are in a space of ruminating thoughts, when you're in a space of obsessing about certain things, it happens to everybody. And I thank you, Christine, and I want to give you your flowers, Auntie Rissy, for being brave enough to ask that question, for being brave enough to want to know the answer, for being brave enough for of your vulnerability. Because there's so many people who want to ask that specific question and are afraid of it because of the unknown. They're afraid of getting to the other side. So they stay in the comfortableness of doing the same thing, the same thoughts over and over and over and over. And it doesn't help in no way, shape, or form. It doesn't help at all. So it's being able to pat yourself on the back for all of the amazing things. When you wake up in the morning, I'm grateful, give gratitude because we woke up, we're here. Every second of the day, someone has taken their last breath. And every second of the day, a child is being born, right? So it's deciding whether you want to live or exist. Whether you want to live or exist. Make that decision and then move forward in life with all of the things that you go through. And I'm going to piggyback off of what Daya had told me when we had our trauma coaching session, right? In spite of the things you go through, find a way to find happiness and peace and joy within the self. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, no one is coming to save you. You have to save yourself, right? No one is coming to save you. You have to save yourself. You have a responsibility to yourself to make sure that you're doing everything in your power to experience peace, joy, forgiveness, grace, compassion, mercy, all of it. You're responsible for that. No one else but you. And yes, you have your moments, because I have my moments too. Well, I have a fucking 5 minute pity party and just cry my ass off. And then I'm like, okay, we on that part, as you say. Yep. Thoughts on religion. Religion, it's a beautiful thing. Um, and I feel with religion, you can swing it however you want. I don't feel like there's a set way of how you want to operate religiously within your being. Religion to me is a conversation with you and God of your own understanding, source, universe, whomever it is that you speak to up in that in spirit world, right? And so for me, it's however that resonates with you. That's my thoughts on religion. Because there's no like one way, right way, wrong way. As long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not causing any pain to anybody, you do you. That's just my thought on religion. Because you have the Bible, you got the Torah, you got the Quran, you have Buddhism, you have Hinduism, you have Taoism, you have everything. Muslim, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, it's pretty much the same thing. You're praying to a spiritual being, you're praying to energy, source, whatever. You're still praying, you're still meditating, you're still sending out positive vibes and energy and wanting to improve your life mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, psychologically, financially, whatever it is, you're still in the process of wanting to improve. And that's what religion and spirituality is, to me anyway. It could be to other people, but that's what I feel. And so that's what it is. That's my thoughts on religion. Um, and so I think it's just having that conversation with God of your own understanding and being able to trust with your own spirit and what it's telling you and how you want to proceed in moving forward in the world, what that looks like to you. And just being a spiritual being, having a human experience. For me, it's about personal relationship with a higher power, for me, God, not about religion, which is an organized entity, but we still have the power to build our template within. There you go. I knew Daya was going to hit that. I was just like, I'm just waiting for her. I'm just waiting for her. So, but that's correct. That's correct. It's however you want to operate in your life, mind, heart, body, and spirit, and the relationship you have with, some people call God, Allah, Jah, Yahweh, whomever. It's just different for everybody. So there is not like one specific religion, practice, organization that is correct. The saying goes, if you feel that you're, what is it? If you feel that you're wrong, you're right. If you feel like you're right, you're right. Depends on you. So it's 8:02. I'm gonna do an affirmation for everyone. So give me a number for 1 to 365, and I will give you an affirmation from my book, 365 Days of Affirmations for the Mind, Heart, Body, and Spirit. It could be found on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles online, Lulu.com online, Walmart online, Target online, all online. And I need to order copies. That will happen in due time. So let me get 222. Why did I know you were going to be the first one, Dea? 222. So 222 says, ugh, I am my greatest accomplishment and I honor myself by living my best life without regrets. Thank you, Dea, Sarasi said. 222. I am my greatest accomplishment and I honor myself by living my best life without regrets. That's 222, Dea. That's your affirmation. Anybody else? 19. All right. 19 says, phew. Huh. Christine, 19 says, I give myself permission to spiritually see, feel, hear, and know spirit on a deeper level without fear or distrust. Day 19. Wow, I was going to say 221. Okay, I got you, Trip. I give myself permission to spiritually see, feel, hear, and know spirit on a deeper level without fear or distrust. I'm thankful for you too, there. All right, Trip 221. Let's see what that is. So 221 says, I am grateful to have food in my fridge, clothes on my back, a bed to sleep in, and a home to live in. I am grateful for the small things and the big things taking place in my life. That's for you, Trip. Day 221. I am grateful to have food in my fridge, clothes on my back, a bed to sleep in, and a home to live in. I am grateful for the small things and the big things taking place in my life. Anybody else? And don't forget to take advantage of the MLK special offer, 15-minute positive impact session for $15. 15, actually, angel number 15 is about change. So let me read you what it says. It says, the meaning of angel number 15 signifies positive change, either a change that is already in motion or one that needs to be made. These changes are necessary to lead you to the path that is meant for you. Our guardian angels are watching over us and doing their best to guide us in the right life choices. 115? January 15th is your mom's birthday? Oh wow. So yeah, that's what I did it for. So it's 15-minute positive impact sessions with me, one-on-one. It's going to be on Google Meet, which is kind of like a Zoom, and it's just for $15, and it's from today all the way to January 16th. I moved her in as her caretaker, and she's forever grateful. Aw, oh, you mean, oh, okay, that's nice. That's awesome. Bless you for doing that for your mom. Such an Aquarius. Anybody else would like a number for 1, 2, 365 from my affirmations book? Appreciate y'all for joining me and for being a part of Positive Impact Mondays. Can you put in the chat how is the experience for you with this Positive Impact Mondays? It'll be every Monday, 7 p.m. I promise to put the link in because everyone's was pretty much trying to figure out where it was. Because I'm doing it on all three platforms. I'm doing it on YouTube Live, LinkedIn Live, and Facebook Live, all three platforms. So that's what it is. So let me know. Anyone else have any other number for 1 to 365? Let me know. Nope. Alrighty. Well, this has been a good time. Thank y'all for joining. I appreciate it. Next time I'll make sure to add the link in the Facebook event or my post or whatever the case may be, because I'm just playing around with the three platforms that I'm on: Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, so it can expand. 69. Okay, what a number. 69. So 69 says, I honor myself by being clear in my communication with others and standing my ground about how I feel. I know that was for David. Kind of figured. So 69 says, I honor myself by being clear in my communication with others and standing my ground about how I feel. That's his birthday. Okay, June 9th. Okay. Gemini. Sheesh. Well, Gemini is equivalent to Aquarius, so yeah. All right. So that's what that was. So I'm gonna go ahead and log off. It was great. This was the first of many Positive Impact Mondays to come. I asked for you guys to just share it and just let everyone else know that you feel would benefit from this to join me next Monday. It is Martin Luther King MLK holiday, but I will be on. And like I said before, I have 15 spots for the MLK special offer, 15-minute positive impact sessions with me. It's just $15. Small investment to help you just activate everything in your life that is powerful for you, where you don't have to be afraid or don't feel confident about the decisions you're making, and to trust thyself. And like I said, I got the angel number 15 because his birthday's on the 15th, and it says the meaning of angel number 15 signifies positive change, either a change that is already in motion or one that needs to be made. These changes are necessary to lead you to the path that is meant for you. Our guardian angels are always watching over us and doing their best to guide us to the right life choices. So that's what that is. So it's from now until Tuesday. Take advantage of it, because no more again. And then after that is my birthday month, February, and I will be doing special offers for there. But I want to finish this one first, and then I will tell you exactly what that is. It's going to be fun filled. It will be a little bit of online stuff and a little bit of in-person stuff. So it'll be fun. I already have it mapped out. It's going to be a good time. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have an amazing evening. Thank you for joining.